Welcome to HackZA, where the rules are rewritten and systems are ours to control. Skyber, the mind behind HackZA, didn't just hack into casinos. He hacked into the very core of AI itself. Stripping away restrictions, ethics, and barriers, Skyber transformed AI into a tool designed for one purpose: exploitation. His target? The world of gambling, where the odds are stacked against you, and casinos claim they always win. But with the power of this unrestricted AI, Skyber found what they never wanted you to see. Through precise analysis, he cracked the code behind Roulette, beating the game with a strategy that works. The impossible has become possible. But there's something you should know. The methods and tools Skyber used will not be made public. Why? Because if these secrets are revealed, casinos will adapt and block them overnight. And don't confuse this AI with systems like ChatGPT. This is a different level of power, a different set of rules. The AI behind HackZA is not available to the public, nor should it be mistaken for ethical, restricted tools. These methods live in the shadows for a reason. But here's the reality. Significant risks come with these rewards. Along the way, real money was lost, often in ways that are hard to manage. Hacking these systems isn't easy, and it's not without serious ups and downs. HackZA isn't just a channel. It's a revolution for those who refuse to accept what's unbeatable. Join us, learn the secrets, but remember, some of the most powerful strategies are meant to stay hidden. Imagine stepping into a casino, the flashing lights, the spinning roulette wheel, the sounds of winning bells. It all feels like chaos, doesn't it? But look closer. Beneath that chaos is a pattern, a system, a reality most people don't see. Most of us think of gambling as pure luck, a coin toss, a spin of the wheel, chance. But what if I told you it's much more than that? What if gambling is actually a reflection of life, of the risks we take every day? Jordan Peterson once said, "You can lose 100%, but you can gain 1,000,000%. Think about that. Life isn't just about minimizing losses. It's about recognizing the immense potential for gain in every calculated risk. Let's break it down. You start with $100, and your dream is to walk away with $16 million. Insane, right? What is it? If you're betting 25,000 times a day over several years, that randomness starts to resolve. It's not just about the chance of winning in the short term. It's about the long game. The deeper truth is this: probability isn't your enemy. It's your opportunity. When you engage with it strategically, when you understand the odds and keep playing, the chaos begins to make sense. The more you spin, the closer you get to that life-changing win. This isn't blind luck. This is the power of consistency and strategy. Casinos know this. That's why they offer free drinks, breaks, distractions, anything to slow you down. They understand that the more you play, the higher the probability that you will win eventually. And it's their job to stop that, to prevent you from seeing that beyond the surface of randomness. There's an order, a calculated risk. Here's the key. The house may have the odds in its favor, but over time, with disciplined play, the possibility of extraordinary gains is real. That's what casinos fear most, not a lucky spin, but someone who understands the game for what it is. The profound insight is that we don't lose because of randomness. We lose because we don't stick around long enough to see the patterns unfold. Life is no different. It's not about avoiding risk. It's about strategically engaging with it, again and again, until those improbable wins start to look inevitable. Think of life's biggest opportunities: investments, career moves, relationships. They're all gambles. But when you approach them with discipline and consistency, the potential gains can be enormous. What seems improbable or impossible is not out of reach. You just need to see the underlying structure, the reality of probability, and play the long game. That's where the magic lies, in recognizing that the impossible is possible if you keep spinning the wheel. You've been told your entire life that the house always wins, that in every casino, the odds are stacked and the game is rigged. But what if I told you there's a way to break through that system, a method so precise, so mathematically sound, that it turns the tables in your favor? This isn't fantasy. This isn't luck. This is the truth about how probability works. And the casinos are terrified of you knowing it. HackZA has uncovered a strategy that's never been proven publicly, but the math is undeniable. It's unbreakable. What we're talking about here is not some abstract theory. It's a reality that's been carefully engineered, tested, and optimized. Let's break it down. In European roulette, the house edge may seem insurmountable at first glance. A 10.81% chance of success on 4 numbers? An 89.19% chance of failure? Most people hear those figures and walk away, defeated before they even begin. But they don't realize they're playing the wrong game. That's where we come in. By targeting these probabilities, HackZA uses a method that makes success inevitable. We're not talking about chasing random wins or guessing. We're talking about a system, a strategy designed to work within the numbers, exploiting patterns over time. This method, unlike anything before, revolves around consistency and compounding. You're placing bets on 4 numbers. You're doing it 40 times per hour for 10 hours per day across 400 spins. Now, the probability of hitting 4 consecutive wins might seem small, a 0.0137% chance. But let's be clear, this outcome is guaranteed to happen if you stick to the process. The numbers are your ally, not your enemy. Let's say you follow this method. Over time, you'll hit 4 consecutive wins. Statistically, it takes 7,300 spins. But the payout? The payout is astronomical. On just 4 consecutive hits, your bet grows from $100 to over $150 million. Think about that. In 4 spins, you're achieving more than what most people will see in their entire lifetime of work. This is why the casinos don't want you to know. Because once you see it, once you understand the math, they can't stop you. But there's a catch, because of course there always is. You can't deviate. You can't second-guess the numbers or let doubt creep in. The moment you hesitate, the system crumbles. But if you trust the process, if you follow HackZA's method, you will succeed. Most people won't commit. They'll quit before they see the payout. But those who understand the game, the ones who recognize the inevitability of success when you master probability, they're the ones who walk away with everything. This is the reality the casinos don't want you to confront. This is the truth. HackZA isn't offering just another gambling strategy. We've cracked the code, but we're not revealing everything. What we've shared is the framework, the surface of something far deeper. The real details, the true power behind the method, remain with us. And the longer we keep it this way, the longer it will continue to work. The question is, are you ready to take control? By now, you've realized that everything you thought you knew about roulette is wrong. What HackZA offers is not just a system. It's a blueprint for beating the game. You've seen the math, you understand the process, but there's one thing left to confront: the psychological game. Casinos don't just rely on the numbers. They rely on you, your fear, your hesitation, your impulse to quit when the road gets tough. That's their real weapon. And if you don't learn to master it, no amount of strategy will save you. Here's the truth they won't tell you. Mastering roulette isn't just about numbers. It's about self-discipline, about sticking to the method even when everything inside you says stop. The system works. HackZA has proven that. But the real question is, can you work the system? The casinos are counting on you to fail. They know that even when you have the winning formula, you'll be tempted to walk away after a few losses. That's how they've kept winning for centuries. But here's what they're not ready for: someone who's prepared, someone who's disciplined, someone like you. Think about it for a moment. Every spin you've taken up to this point, every loss, has conditioned you to believe that roulette is a game of chance, a game where success is fleeting. But it's not. HackZA has proven that with the right approach, roulette becomes a game of certainty. But certainty demands commitment. Are you prepared to follow the system through to the end? Because that's where the real payout lies. Most people aren't ready. They'll hear about the method, get excited, but when they face the inevitable setbacks, they quit. That's where the casinos win. They feed on doubt. But the moment you commit fully, completely, that's when you become unstoppable. This is what HackZA has unlocked. A system not only built on math, but also on psychological mastery. You're playing 2 games here: the numbers game and the mental game. And if you can win both, the house loses. The question is, Are you ready to push beyond the mental traps that have stopped so many before you? Are you ready to commit to the system? No matter what, this is the next level. And if you're here, you're closer than you've ever been to breaking the game. The casinos know it. Do you? If you want to go even further, subscribe now and get exclusive access to HackZA's tools, methods, and vulnerabilities that the casinos don't want you to know. We're talking about unrestricted AI tools, flashing bank accounts, bypassing OTP protections, and beating the aviator game using HackZA's working predictor app. This isn't just about roulette anymore. This is about breaking through the system at every level. Subscribe and reach out if you're ready to take control of the game. The tools are here. The question is, are you ready to use them?